at the party together. We were on the same table. At some point while she was performing, when she was going around the room, she came to me, and you know, I'm a super armchair dancer. I don't like getting up to dance, but I love dancing on my chair, and she was performing, and I was enjoying her performance and dancing to her performance. And so she just came round, she'd been around the room, she'd come round to where I sat and pulled me up, and you know, we had a bit of a twirl. She was singing One Love, and you know, close to the song, I went back to my seat, and she went back to her seat. And it was when I looked across and I heard also Shola Momo saying, she's not well, she's not well. She had slumped on the chair, you know. Yes, so it was, but then she was just unconscious. She hadn't passed, she was unconscious. And CPR was performed, and you know, she was laid flat on the floor, and you know, tried to revive her. And then when she was probably a bit more stable, because we asked for the doctors in the house to come and take a look at her, you know, and they all came, all of them, God bless them. And then we carried her into the ambulance straight away. Yeah. And then, you know, later on I went to the hospital and was there for probably about 1.5 hours before she finally passed, yeah.
And if I may mention that Ochie Nem, do you know that music? Yeah, I was privileged to meet her, and she taught me a song. That there was a day everybody came and I sang it. Onyeka was sang, and Onyeka said, "Let's sing together." And I know I was croaking, but even if I was croaking, I was trying to sing. She got her beautiful voice from her mother, but I heard it was even from her grandfather. So she was just a simply gifted lady.
I mean, this is a lady that all her life she has walked, and just when it was time for her to start enjoying the harvest, the Lord calls her home. It's good it happened. I've not cried since she died.
Let it go. Take your time.
I've not shed a single tear since she died. I will miss her dearly.
I woke up one morning feeling life had passed me by. I knew I was hungry for a love I could not find. Oh, you lonely people, all you sinners lost out there, let me tell you about the greatest love of all.
The first time I met the elegant stallion, I asked her, "How do I address you, ma?" And she said in the most beautiful of voices, "Just call me Onyeka Onwenu. Onyeka Onwenu." Nigeria's greatest female voice ever, and literally one of the greatest voices from our country and from the continent in any generation.
With God, you cannot be lonely. We have the kind of relationship where we gist.
You and God.
We do. Big time. It will just drop something and say, no, you didn't. No, you didn't just do that. Tell me you didn't do that. So that's how I fight loneliness. Yeah. And I just said I'm somebody who, I enjoy my own company.
Yes, I know that for a fact.
Onyeka and I met in 1980 during our youth corps. You know, I was to serve in Yaba, and she too was posted to Yaba. And where we have our primary assignment was somewhere in Ebutemeta. You know, we've been friends since then.
I've known her for a very long time. We may not see in years, and then we'll just see again somewhere. Once you get on well together, you'll just see again probably on a set, at a function, and you pick up from where you left off.
I was doing shows, talk shows, concerts for NTA, and I met Onyeka as a broadcaster first. But when NTA gave me the T-Mac show, and I knew she was a good singer, I invited her to the Lord's nightclub for rehearsals, and she appeared in, I think, 1 or 2 of the episodes.
My name is Maureen Onigbanjo. She became an ardent client who turned a friend and a sister. A few years after we met, I had my first son. She was there for me. She brought me flowers. She was also there at his first birthday, and she performed.
She has changed so many lives in so many countries and so many generations, touching people with her gifts, her talents, and the sheer force of her humanity.
Onyeka, is it her generosity? Onyeka, throughout my travails and problems. Is it when I lost my parents? Is it even recently when I lost the father of my children? Or even when I lost Chief Chris, the distinguished Chief Chris Ogobanjo? I said when I lost because I and Onyeka, we all were family.
Onyeka is one lady that has worked so hard in her life. Nothing came easy. She worked hard, she loved hard, she fought hard, she related hard, but in all, through it all, she triumphed, never compromising her personal reputation. I mean, no matter what the gains would be, the first thing Onyeka would think of, what would people say about me? What exactly am I going to get from this? How is it going to impact on me as a person?
The biggest lesson I've learned from her life is really her humility. I mean, when we're all in my sister's house, you know, throwing jokes and all of that, you can easily forget that this is a global superstar that has achieved so much in her life.
You needed to understand Sis Onyeka, you know, to understand the kind of person she was. Very no nonsense. I always use the word feisty, you know, and fiercely intelligent as well. You know, a highly intelligent, highly cerebral performer, all right?
People misunderstand her because she carries herself with so much awe. Sometimes the awe she exudes, you would think that there's a lot of financial, you know, backing. But I know that Onyeka can give, and so many times Onyeka gives, and not much is left behind.
Yeah, she was hard, a very hard woman. Oh yes, a self-made woman who had to fight for everything that she had. A truly African woman. Her legacy of oneness, love. She loved Nigeria so much, and she loved her people, Ndi Igbo. And that is why we call her Adamazi.
Adamazi is a title for the Arondizog people, Aro Chukwu.
Another beautiful thing about Onyeka is her ability to protect what she has. She was able to protect her family, her children from the public glare. And that is because she was a very private person.
The two young men, I rather not call them boys, I'm talking about T.C. Tijani and Abraham. They went to my school called Little Angels Nursery School, Apapa. So Onyeka would bring them to school every day. Onyeka would be in the car while they are being conveyed to school. At that time, her stardom was already in its, it might not be in its peak, but she was a star and a diva. And you see this lady coming out of the car with her children, because these children meant so much to her. And she was very much part of the curriculum in the school.
A very private person, and she respected everybody's space and expected you also to respect her space.
Nobody can even talk about Onyeka enough. I'm just trying to say the humble relationship she had with me. And I'm not saying it because we have any form of sisterhood. She's everybody's sister. All her songs, it's all about oneness.
You know, she was an actor, she was an author.
And in that book, My Father's Daughter, most relationship, negative, positive, she touched in a wonderful, intellectual way.
I'm so sorry. I didn't expect this. Please. It's good I'm exhaling. Since she died, I've not shed one single tear. I mean, it's like it didn't happen.
Onyeka will be remembered for her outspokenness as a journalist. She will be remembered as a great performer, as a political activist. She has created a legacy which will transcend time.
It was news received of disappointment because we thought that she would be able to pull through, but also giving acceptance and gratitude to God for a life that is well spent, very impactful.
She went in a way, left when the ovation was loudest, doing what she loved doing most.
We will all miss her, but as I mentioned to the family, we have to celebrate her because she has lived a great life.
She left doing what she loves doing best. Maybe that's how she planned to go anyway.
I know that the country that I'm part of, that I'm equally proud of, that Onyeka will be remembered and immortalized more than we can ever even wish for.
May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. That's all I can say.
Amen. May her soul rest in peace.
I can't say rest in perfect peace because I believe that musicians, in the next dimension, they don't rest. They perform, they sing, and they have a good time until we see again.
For people you love and cherish, never die. But I know the good Lord Almighty took her to a better place.
We will never see another like Onyeka Onwenu in this world, and generations of Nigerians will never forget her. Sleep well, Onyeka Onwenu. Sleep well, icon, legend, and queen of hearts. We will never, never forget you.